kids, try these.
My mother told me never to take hot dogs from a stranger.
I'm not a stranger. Everybody knows me.
I thought you were the chicken man.
I am. That's a chicken hot dog you're not eating.
Chicken hot dog? Yuck.
Try it.
Tastes like a normal hot dog.
But they cost less, have a lot less fat, and no fillers.
No feathers either.
Try Frank's. Frank's. They're good in every way.
What Every Woman Knows, tomorrow night at 7:30.
I'm afraid.
Oh, come on, it's stage fright. You'll get over that.
It's been a long time.
It's like riding a bicycle, isn't it? Once you learn, you never forget.
Well, I've always fallen off bikes. Ever since I was a little kid, bikes and I have not been friends.
Come on, you'll be fine. I saw you, Peter Nevins, at the party last night. He seems like he's looking forward to having you back.
Maybe a little too much.
Oh, really? Is that so? Do I have a rival here? Huh?
Not as far as I'm concerned.
You know what I'd really like to do?
What?
I'd like to come by the studio tomorrow for the broadcast, kind of cheer you on.
Oh, I'd love it if you could.
I don't want to do it if it's going to throw you off.
No.
So just...
No, it would be wonderful. It would help me knowing you were there.
Sure?
Thanks.
I'm your biggest fan, you know.
I love you. Despite that horrible, horrible dream you had last night, I'll never leave you.
You promise?
With all my heart.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Mountain Grown Folgers, Mountain Grown coffee, the richest kind, and by Mild Ivory Liquid. It helps hands stay young-looking.
How old am I? I'm 25. So am I.
One of these swimmers is not 25, but 34. She's Mary Lou Enworthy, mother of two. Can you pick her out? They both look so young. But let's see their hands. They look young, too.
My hands need as much care as the rest of me, so they deserve Ivory Liquid for dishes. The name Ivory has always meant mildness to me, and I trust it to treat my hands gently. The rich, mild suds help my hands stay young-looking, even with all the dishes I do.
Still can't tell who's 34?
It's me.
Well, you sure look young.
Swimming helps.
What helped your hands look so young?
My hands? Oh, Ivory Liquid. The mildness helps a lot. I'd never use anything else.
Mild Ivory Liquid helps hands look young.
Something's been missing from today's automatic drip coffee makers. Now, it's here. Introducing delicious new Folgers automatic drip coffee.
This new grind is Folgers' latest advance for today's coffee makers. You see, today's machines brew so fast that the wrong coffee grind can leave flavor behind. New Folgers automatic drip is specially ground. Really lets Folgers' rich mountain-grown flavor come through fast. Delicious. And Folgers is a coffee recommended by Mr. Coffee. So don't miss out on Folgers mountain-grown flavor from today's coffee makers. Get new Folgers automatic drip coffee.
Nancy?
Gavin Wiley, good morning. I hope I didn't wake you. Oh, yeah, the book. I heard about that. Mike told me. How's it coming? Yeah, well, titles can be hard things. They have to say so much. Listen, running into Mike might have been real fate for me because it gave me an idea. You see, we're reopening the Whitney Theater and... Thanks, I'm enjoying every minute of it. I have a play here called Some Hidden Thunder, and I want it to be our first production. But it needs rewriting, so I thought of you. Well, actually, I need someone who will do it cheap. You interested? Terrific. Let's talk about a time where we can get together and discuss it. The sooner the better.
And finally tonight, this story from Beale's Corner, New Hampshire. Mr. Bernard Kukoff entered the First National Bank of Beale and at gunpoint robbed a terrified teller of close to $11,000. Mr. Kukoff's plan was to elude police pursuit by eschewing the old stand-by the getaway car in favor of the crosstown bus. But unfortunately, Mr. Kukoff had neglected to get correct change at the bank. Barb Simmons, the driver, refused to let him on. And when he tried to bribe her with a crisp new $100 bill, she threw him off. After first taking away his toy gun, she recognized it as the one similar to the one she had bought her nephew at Christmas. Mr. Kukoff did get his ride finally in the back of a police car straight to the city jail. For Peter Nevins and the rest of the WMON news team, this is Nicole Kavanaugh. Good night.
And for Jody Travis and the rest of the Kavanaugh household, this is your husband saying good morning.
I thought you were still in the shower.
Got a little lonely in there after you left. That's why I came.
If you ever tell anyone that I practice in the mirror, I will strangle you.
My lips are sealed. What time do you want me to come by?
Well, Peter and I are doing both the 5 and the 11, so if you want to get a bite to eat in between, we could.
Okay. So date.
Well, he must be a real animal to do this.
But do you see now why I want you out of it?
Well, I'm staying. I don't remember this candle.
Well, I bought it in case of a power failure.
Oh, yeah? And, what about all these boxes of tissues?
I had a cold.
I didn't notice.
Well, I got over it.
And, new lampshade? Richard, did you buy all of this for me because you thought I was going to be moving in?
So what if I did? I mean, look, chicks use a lot of tissues, right?
Right. So, do you have to be in early at the video disco?
No. The new owners are going over the place today.
Gee, I didn't even know they sold the place. Who bought it?
I don't know. I'm not getting along with them too good because they wear suits, you know, and the whole trip.
You still like working there?
Yeah, I used to love it. I mean, it gave me a chance to use the one legal skill I got.
You mean electronics? How did you get into all of that anyway?
This is something I never told you before. You know, I know you know about my old man and all that.
Uh-huh. So why don't you tell me about it now?
All right, it was like this. I went to Dell one day, right? And I said, I want out. Because I didn't want to end it up the way he was. Mm-hmm. He said, sure, take off. But do me one last favor for your dear old dad. He said, take a package to a pal of mine. So I did.
And what happened?
Well, it was a con, but the con was on me. You see, the package had a wallet in it that I had lifted off this dude, and the cops were there waiting for me when I delivered it.
You mean your own father set you up?
Yeah, you see, he wanted me to have a record. He didn't want me to go straight. See, the wallet was tied up in this land swindle that we were working on. So while I rotted in jail, my old man made out with this big bundle of cash, and I was a decoy that made it all work.
Richard, that's terrible.
Yeah, well, he didn't see it that way. So when I got released, I went to him. I said, I'm taking off anyway. And that was the last time my old man ever hit me. So I got this job in one of those traveling carnivals, you know, and I learned to fix lights and sound equipment and motors and things like that. Then I got the graveyard shift at this television station. An engineer for all-night movies. Wasn't a real sociable job, but just me and the mice from midnight to dawn.
So then the video disco gave you a chance to socialize.
Yeah. I got to meet lots of, really interesting people.
Well, you don't need to, meet any more interesting people now that you have me, do you?
Do I got you? Well, that's good. Because I don't think I'm going to have a job. Because I know my days at the video disco are numbered now that the suits are running things.
Well, maybe that's not such a bad thing.
No?
No.
Well, how am I going to afford to live in such luxurious surroundings if I don't got a job?
Because I might know of one.
Doing what?
Well, I'm not going to tell you. Just let me check it out first, okay?
All right. It's okay by me.
Hey, this is a raisin bran. It's crispy wheats and raisins.
With raisins so big, you can see the difference.
Hey, this is a raisin bran. It's crispy wheats and raisins.
With big, crisp wheat flakes.
Crispier than Raisin Bran.
Hey, this is a raisin bran. It's crispy wheats and raisins.
Taste the delicious difference big, plump raisins and big, crisp, honey-touched wheat flakes can make in your good, nutritious breakfast.
Hey, this is a raisin bran.
It's crispy wheats and raisins.
Mark, will you please buy some Superman peanut butter?
Superman, our brand's fine.
Have you ever tasted Superman peanut butter?
Well, no. Smells like fresh roasted peanuts. Delicious, rich and creamy.
That's its strength. It's great taste. Nutritious too.
Wow! Good housekeeping seal. Impressive.
Wow.
That did taste good.
Get a free Superman 3 movie poster from Superman Peanut Butter. Details in Sunday papers on June 19th.
Hi.
Jody, hi.
Surprised to see me?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. But it's a pleasant surprise.
I heard that you were reopening the theater.
Yeah, we're planning our first production right now. You look very good.
Thank you.
So, what brings you down here?
I was wondering if you had hired your, technical staff yet.
No, we're just beginning to do that now. Good people are hard to find with the money we can pay.
Well, I have this friend who is, very good with lights and sound and things like that.
Does he have any theatrical experience?
No, but, he worked at a carnival and a TV station.
And a video disco?
Preacher is very good at fixing things and he needs a job.
I know how it feels.
Gavin, would you please give him a chance?
Why should I? I'm sorry, Jody. Maybe I'm strange. But somehow, helping the guy who took my girl away from me doesn't sound very appealing.
It's not the way it happened and you know it. He didn't take me away.
I'm sorry. I don't want to fight. It was just so good to see you.
Gavin, we meant a lot to each other at one time. And I would like it if we could still be friends.
Then don't ask me to have anything to do with Preacher.
But I am asking. Do it on a trial period, okay? You won't regret it. Please, do it for me.
You better be good.
Thank you.
What are friends for? But I have a favor to ask from you, too.
What's that?
Lunch. With me. That's all.
Oh, Gavin, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Friends have lunch, don't they? Why can't we?
All right.
Good
Nicole, good to have you back.
Hey. Ron?
Hi, Nicole.
Gwen, hi.
Oh, hi, Nicole. Listen, you want to go pick up those new lights?
Yeah.
Gwen, I've been gone a long time. Maybe everyone's not as happy to see me as I am to see them, but why all the doom and gloom?
No, I'm glad to see you back, Nicole.
Well, then how about a hug for crying out loud?
Okay. Listen, Nicole, Miss Saxon's waiting to see you in your dressing room.
Whoa, don't tell me I've been fired before I even get back on the air.
I gotta go.
Terrific. Welcome back, Nicole. Long time no see. Sure missed you. Oh, my name's back on the dressing room door. That can't be a bad sign, huh? Lie-sayer, your day is ended. Your time of silence has come.
Inside every Duncan Hines brownie, there's a deep, dark difference.
Sure looks chocolatey. How's it taste?
Deep, dark, and delicious.
Goodness.
The deep, dark difference in a Duncan Hines brownie is its chocolatey moistness. Compared to another leading mix, ours are chocolatier and moister.
Try one. Well.
Deep, dark, delicious. Duncan Hines brownies. Deep, dark, and delicious.
Don't worry, I'll be back.
Who's worried? It's drafty. Where's his blanket?
Here.
Ooh, it's not soft enough for him.
Honey, he's right. But I've tried lots of softeners, even liquids. Not new Downy.
New Advanced Formula Downy outsoftens all other fabric softeners, even other liquids. No other brand can touch new Downy's softness.
Soft?
New Downy softens best. April fresher, too.
Okay, sport?
Someone said thanks.
New Advanced Formula Downy.
Coaching pro ball can take as much out of you as playing it. That's why every player and coach in the NBA gets a little boost after every game. Coast deodorant soap. Coast stimulating scent and thick, creamy lather revives you, restores you, and picks you up in a way no other soap can.
I feel great. Great. What a comeback.
No tired is too tired for Coast.
Geraldine? Lydia found it here when she came in. I thought you'd want her again to do your makeup.
Last night, whoever it was who was trying to open that door while we were in here.
Stan Hathaway said he left the door unlocked on his way out. He thought we were following him immediately.
Well, whoever it was didn't leave. They were hiding somewhere.
And then, after we left, they came back in here and wrote that hideous thing.
Oh, someone hiding in the studio. Oh, Geraldine, I have a horrible sense of deja vu. If David Cameron weren't dead,
Now, Nicole, please get hold of yourself. The two are unconnected. I've had security go over this place, the entire building. They've checked the studio, the offices, the control room, and all the dressing rooms. No. Whoever left that is gone. Nothing appears to have been disturbed. So, the intruder, whoever it was quite content to leave that message.
Come in.
Nicole?
Oh, hi, Peter.
Just heard.
Now, Nicole, I'll understand if you feel you don't want to go on this evening.
No, absolutely not. I've waited long enough for this, and nothing is going to stop me. Certainly not some poor, sick creature's silly threat.
Geraldine, when was the name on the door changed?
Not more than an hour ago.
Well, then, Nicole hasn't been threatened at all. Because my name was on that door last night. The threat was obviously meant for me.
He's right.
Yeah. Good news is that crazies are not after you. The bad news is they're apparently after me.
I see. Well, Peter, in that case, if you feel you don't want to go on.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I realize since Nicole's already made this announcement, it's not going to sound quite as noble as I wanted to, but, no, I intend to go on, too. No poor, sick creature, et cetera, et cetera.
Good. I'm proud of you both. Oh, don't touch that. The police should see it.
And you will, tighten up the studio security?
I've done that, Peter.
10 minutes to air, please. 10 minutes.
Okay. Listen, let's show that creep can't push us journalists around.
That's right.
You have everything you need? I brought that jar of makeup you needed.
Yes, yes, everything's fine. Look, Lydia brought one, too.
And I expect you to be here long enough to use them both and many more besides. I'll be in the control booth.
Oh, Geraldine, I asked Miles to come by and watch. I hope that's all right.
Of course. If there's anything else you need, don't hesitate to ask.
So it's the big plan, to line up a job with your old boyfriend?
The job is perfect for you.
I don't like the idea of you trying to run my life. You remind me of the professor in My Fair Lady. I saw that about 50 times when I worked at the TV station. He was pretty much a manipulating kind of bum.
You needed a job. So I thought that this
If you think you're going to clean up my act, there's going to be a big disappointment coming to you, baby. Because I may never get to be the way you want me to be, or the way you are.
When are you going to realize that I'm not the little Miss Priss that you think I am? And if you would just think back, you'll remember me telling you that my past is nothing to shout about either. I wanted to help you because Miles and Nicole helped me. And if they hadn't, Preacher, I could have ended up bad. Very bad. Now, does that make any sense to you?
I guess so.
Well, so do you want to try the job or not?
I don't know.
Are you afraid?
I'm not afraid of nothing. But like I said, my days at the video disco are numbered when the suits start running things. So maybe the Whitney Theater might be as good a place as any.
Hello, Miles. Nicole told me you were coming.
Listen, I'm not going to be in the way, am I?
No, of course not. Would you like to watch from the control booth?
Actually, I'd like to be out here better.
All right, but no applause, please. It disturbs the viewers.
I suppose cheering is out.
Definitely.
Well, I'll try to behave. Thanks.
Oh, these tissues.
So do we, like, really got to watch this or what?
Evenings, 5 o'clock.
What, are you crazy? Of course we have
Peter
to watch
Nevins
this.
and Nicole
It's my sister's big return engagement. Now sit right down here. Put your feet up and watch, because we might just learn something.
Two, can we frame that logo just
Hello,
a little
Bill.
tighter? Right. Yeah.
Dan,
Yeah.
let's have a smooth show tonight for Nicole.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get it right for once.
Dan, they're standing by upstate with the flood remote.
Good. We can run that footage later?
Yes.
All right. All right, number one. Just, yeah, hold on that. And we'll light it.
Nicole,
What?
we're ready for you.
Oh, dear. I don't know if I'm ready for you.
Listen, don't you worry. You're going to be great, just like always.
Oh. Remember this, kid. You're going out there a nobody, but you're coming back a Ruby Keeler.
Brighten up the old routine with the music of Nestle Crunch.
Creamy milk chocolate is the melody. Crispy crunchies are the harmony. The two together are music to munch. Let's hum a few bars of Nestle Crunch. Tippity tapping through your day, bright and lively, that's the way. Brighten up with music. Nestle Crunch is music to your mouth.
When Hunt's asked me to introduce their new barbecue sauce, I said, I don't know, fellas. Then they said, try this. Drop a brush in Hunt's and a leading national brand. Hunt's is so thick, the brush doesn't sink. And the thicker, the better. It's full of chunks of real vegetables, and it's all natural. Boy, is it better.
So I'm introducing Hunt's all-natural barbecue sauce. Hunt's, say hello to the folks.
I can't wait for you to see my new daytime drama, Loving. It's exciting, glamorous, and very romantic. Join us for the movie premiere Sunday, June 26th, and the series Monday, June 27th.
This is the 5 o'clock edition of the WMON Evening News. With Nicole Cavanaugh, Peter Nevins, and the entire WMON News team.
Cue, Peter. Good evening. It gives me great pleasure to say that our lead story tonight is the return to WMON News of one of the city's leading broadcast journalists, Nicole Cavanaugh. Welcome back, Nicole. You've been away too long.
Thank you, Peter. It's good to be back. WMON has learned exclusively that District Attorney Michael Carr is going ahead with plans to prosecute alleged underworld figure Jake Venefra. E.J. Pond, the key witness against Venefra, was murdered last week, and the killer remains at large. There was considerable speculation as to whether or not the charges against Venefra would be dropped.
Pull back a hair, number one. She looks a little shiny.
But a diary discovered by detectives Calvin Stoner
She sure looks nervous.
and Christine
She
Egan
doesn't
of
look
the
well at
Monticello
all.
Police in a search of Pond's hotel room contains enough evidence for the district attorney's office to go ahead with a preliminary hearing. The date has not...
Dan, there's something wrong with her. Cue Peter. Tell him to take his next... Oh, my God.
Would you take me there now?
Introducing new sugar-free Kool-Aid.
Now kids have a sugar-free from Kool-Aid. It's gotta be one sugar-free for kids.
It's about time to make a sugar-free for kids. Pre-sweetened with NutraSweet, a new natural-tasting sweetener for that great Kool-Aid taste.
It's the one sugar-free for kids.
About half the price of soda, with vitamin C. Kool-Aid makes the only sugar-free for my kids.
It's the one sugar-free for kids.
Kool-Aid brand sugar-free soft drink mix.
Oh, my cooked ham has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. And it also has a last name, M-A-Y-E-R. With a taste like this, it has to be my favorite cold-cut specialty. 'Cause its middle name is plain to see, 95% fat-free.
Oscar Mayer cooked ham, 95% fat-free, 100% delicious. Ever wonder what Oscar Mayer has in store for you?
Tonight, Benson pulls a few strings and a careless condo salesman winds up fit to be tied on Benson. Then, Maxwell could get sacked when a football hero tries to make an end run around the Army on At Ease. After, 5 red-hot lady recruits put a new kind of kick into boot camp. She's in the Army now on the ABC Friday Night Movie. Tonight on ABC's World News Tonight, America's zoos are having a baby boom.
It means we're doing some things right.
From the downright cute to the almost extinct, Roger Karras reports it's good news for zoos. Watch ABC's World News Tonight with David Brinkley.
First time in 10 years. A&S $2 million warehouse sale. Take it away Friday night and all day Saturday. Terrific bargain. Take Route 3 to Meadowlands Parkway. Terrific.
Good afternoon, I'm Ernie Adastis. Coming up today at 5 o'clock, the unemployed truck driver who struck it rich in Atlantic City will tell you how he won big not only once, but twice. And we'll also have this report for you.
A bevy of gymnasts in Brooklyn who could be Olympic contenders. I'm Maxine Black. I'll have that story.
And we'll show you the Space Shuttle Enterprise flying over our area, and we'll show you the